That, we
Speaker-
have some speakers.
Jonathan Fratz.
Mr. Pratt,
Fratz.
come right on down.
Normally, I would provide copies, but I don't have any. I typed them up. So I'll just email them to you instead. Okay, so good afternoon. My name is Jonathan Fratz. I have autism and may fidget, so please have patience with me. I am an 8th grade student and student body president from Alexander Fleming Middle School. I am also a student representative and middle school liaison of the Superintendent Student Advisory Council. I am not here to represent those two groups. I am here to speak on behalf of myself and my fellow students with disabilities, especially the students with moderate to severe disabilities. I am here to support the resolution, recognizing and reaffirming Los Angeles Unified School District commitment to serving students with moderate to severe disabilities. As a student of IEP, an individualized education program, I am aware of the supports and services that I receive, including my one-on-one aide that supports me in school and in the classroom. He assists me throughout the school day, by helping me stay on task, helping me during transition times in my schedule, and helping me to remain calm when I am frustrated or overwhelmed so that I don't elope and place myself in dangerous situations. It is because of services such as these that I am able to speak before you today. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I did not speak until I was 6 years old. It was not because I did not have anything to say. I did not have the means to communicate. This made me feel frustrated and sad because I had so many things to say but couldn't. This is the reason I understand what it is like for a student with moderate to severe disabilities. I know what it's like to have a lot to say and not being able to communicate. I know what it is like to be in a special day program. I also know what it is like to be in a program where my teacher in school could not provide me the additional level of support that I needed. Although they did their best, they could not help me. It took advocating from my parents, teachers, and school staff in order to provide the support that I truly needed. Since then, I have been successful in school and have been able to be among my peers in the school community. This week, I am traveling to Portland to receive the 2020 Yes I Can Award for School Community Services from the Council for Exceptional Children. I would not have been able to do any of these things without the support and services that I receive at school. I have been given opportunities to be successful in school, and the students with moderate to severe disabilities should be given these opportunities, to the best of their ability as well. I am here today to give my full support of this resolution. I understand that we get the funding to support our students with disabilities from the federal and state government. I also understand that although the federal government promised to provide 40% of special education funding, our district has only received 6% in federal funding. I'll continue? Okay, thank you. This is not nearly enough to support my fellow students with moderate to severe disabilities. Advocating for additional resources for students with moderate to severe disabilities is necessary in order to provide my fellow students the supports and services that they need in order to be successful. They participate in class to the best of their ability and be among their peers. This helps us develop our abilities and our potential and impacts our future. I am hopeful that we will do what is best for all my fellow students with disabilities. With the needs of students with disabilities being taken into account, the district can make a meaningful impact on our educations and our futures. Thank you.
A comment you wanted to make?
I just want to say I have the honor and privilege to work with Jonathan on the Superintendent's Student Advisory Council, and I want to say congratulations, and everything that you get, you deserve, and you worked very hard for it, and I'm so honored to be able to work with you every month. You're a great addition to the team, and I know that you will do great things far beyond high school, far beyond your future is bright, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to work with you.
Wow. Very good. Yes.
I want to echo what's been said and thank Ms. Gomez for bringing this. We talk a lot about special ed funding, and we've co-sponsored resolutions to advocate for more funding. We talk a lot about the cost and the encroachment, and I just want to emphasize that we're not ever saying that it's a burden to serve these students. We're saying the opposite. It's a privilege to serve these students, students like Jonathan, students with moderate and severe disabilities. We as a district serve them very well. We're excited to ensure they're learning beyond their time in school to become as ready for life as possible. What we are saying is that the state and federal government should join us in this privilege of serving these students by funding districts like ours to support these students. LCFF is about providing equitable and not equal funding, and the fact that special education students and in more general terms, and students with moderate to severe disabilities in particular are not funded equitably is something we should all be ashamed of. And I look forward to learning more about the governor's new proposals, and I know Ms. Gomez on our Government Relations Legislative Affairs Committee is advocating around this to make sure that LA Unified is an active part of the conversation. And as has been said, I hope that as we are talking about a post-consent decree era, we're looking at compliance as a floor and not a ceiling, and making sure that not only are special ed teachers well-equipped and resourced, but our general ed teachers know how to teach these students and appreciate these students and students of all abilities to set up these kids for success. So I think we heard from folks like Jonathan about why this is a privilege, but it's a privilege we hope the state and federal government will join us in supporting.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Board members, we're going to move to tab 19. Mr. Schmerlson, you were going to make a comment. This is